people who stay stuck isn't talent, it's having the right mentor. Today's guest has spent years helping students, professionals, entrepreneurs, and business leaders unlock skills that AI can't replace.
Talking to a lot of founders, organizations where the team of 20 or 25 HRs was there, now they have decreased it to 5 or maybe 8. Even with the youngsters. So whenever you have to learn, you have to go with an open mindset. So my biggest takeaway with that student is don't underestimate these students and the youngsters.
True.
Sometimes for some specific, I would say, task or thing you want to learn, they can be your mentor.
Yes.
So it is not about age, it is not about experience, it is more about how people are building it, what things they are into, and we have to learn from their learning.
People who made less money than $750,000 a year are still happy with their families and with their friend circle or whoever they have. This is not just one metric, success is all together combined.
Who learn all those things, because jobs are available, there is a shortage of skilled people.
So, why do brilliant people often fail while the average people sometimes build extraordinary careers?
No matter how brilliant you are, brilliant people usually think that they are the smartest people in the room. But the people who are not that smart but they are more consistent, they will always beat those smart people. Consistency beats perfection.
Why do technical founders struggle to build companies?
Mentor is like a flight for you. Anybody who is taking a mentorship or maybe from anyone, I will simply give this example every time. Mentor will give you speed, accelerate your journey.
Yes.
Sometimes if you do struggle, you can go by road from Delhi to Hyderabad.
Degree or curiosity?
Curiosity,
Talent or discipline?
discipline.
Confidence or competence? What is the difference between managing people and leading people?
Try to do everything by yourself.
I tried to manage my company, not this, my company in the UK by alone myself, but I fell flat on the floor. What if the biggest difference between people who succeed and people who stay stuck isn't talent? It's having the right mentor. Today's guest has spent years helping students, professionals, entrepreneurs, and business leaders unlock skills that AI can't replace. But this isn't another conversation about resumes or getting promoted. Today, we'll talk about why technical skills alone aren't enough, why most careers fail before they even begin, how founders can build trust faster, what mentorship really means, and the human skills that will still matter 20 years from now. Whether you are a student, entrepreneur, working professional, or simply trying to build a better life, this episode might become the mentor you never had. Welcome to the podcast, sir, and I hope you are doing very well.
Thank you, Abhinav. Thank you very much for inviting me, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yes, sir. There are two segments in this. Segment one is more about you, and the segment two is more about mentorship and your company. Yep. And
Yep.
there is also a small game section where it is not a game section but a small fun part. Yep.
Okay.
So let's start with segment one. Before you become a mentor to thousands of people, what was the who was the mentor that changed your life?
So this is a little secret. So I always believed that India is a land of mentors.
Yep.
In ancient times, we call them gurus.
True. True.
So my mentor is Lord Krishna, and I take lot of pathways which he had shown in all of our ancient books.
Yes, sir.
So all of our problems, which is related to life, health, business, spirituality, you name anything, you
Yep.
will find answers to all of your questions.
True.
And it is a true guiding light, what I can say at the moment. And that is where I take most of my guidance from there.
Yes, sir. I mean, they say that Bhagavad Gita is a myth or a spiritual book, but I would say Bhagavad Gita is a manual for living people who, wherever they are stuck, they can turn any page in the Bhagavad Gita and they can find answers. I mean, do you agree with that, or do you have a different perspective?
Yes, absolutely. And in today's business world and in your professional life and even in your personal life, I have seen lot many times that the kind of pathways
Yep.
or the real stories which has happened, you
Mm.
can get lot of inspiration, you can get lot of learnings from there.
Yep.
So that will help you to solve your problems, whether it is related to business, personal, and anything.
And let's start with your childhood, sir, because childhood will actually shape us who we are, right?
Yes.
So what were you as a kid growing up?
So I was a very naughty kid.
Yeah.
I was a very naughty kid during my childhood days. I was
Hmm.
very curious. I want to learn a lot of things, and I used to talk to a lot of people, understand from them, learn from them, and that curiosity helped me to learn a lot of things.
Yeah.
So for a child, not even for a child, for even for professionals, and even for if you are at any age,
Hmm.
curiosity helps you to grow. When
True.
you learn new things, whether from your elders, from your peers, or maybe from your juniors,
True.
that would really help you to grow. So I was very extrovert. I was having a lot of friends.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
used to learn a lot of things because I was curious. I
Hmm.
enjoyed reading a lot of books. So I gathered a lot of knowledge from books at that time because there was no internet at that time. There was no
Yeah.
mobiles. So people who are born in 80s or maybe slightly later also,
Yes,
they
sir.
know that there was completely zero internet or maybe any other connectivity.
True. True. True.
Only thing to gather information or maybe to learn new things either from the experiences from other people or from the books. So I read a lot of books, I used to prepare a lot of notes, understand things. That's how initially my childhood days were. And confidence was something which is, I would say, not good but
Hmm.
average in me.
Yeah.
So I used to, when I used to talk a lot of people, and I participated in a lot of events and lot
Yes,
of
sir.
competitions. That
Yeah.
has helped me to gain my confidence.
Yeah. I mean, in your perspective, what is actually confidence? Because everyone have different perspectives, right? In my perspective, confidence is something that you do without any second doubt. So what is it for you?
See, confidence, as per my view, my perspective is on take on confidence is anything which you want to clearly communicate.
Mm-hmm.
If you have learned something and you want to communicate it to others, when either
Yep.
you are sitting in a meeting or whether you are speaking publicly, and if you have to speak on that topic, if
True.
whatever information and knowledge you have gathered,
Yep.
if you are able to communicate that well, to your audience. That is confidence.
True. True.
Sometimes what happens is people learn and read a lot of things, but they are not able to communicate properly to other people because of
Yeah.
confidence related issues. And there are other things which we will discuss in the subsequent part of this discussion in
Yeah.
podcast,
Sure. Sure. Sure,
that
sir.
how
I
can
can't
people
wait.
help.
Can't wait. So, who taught you your biggest life lesson before you entered into the professional world? I mean, and I also want to ask what part your parents played in this.
See, I came from a humble background.
Mm-hmm.
My father was a divisional engineer in railways, and
Amazing.
my entire family is a service oriented family.
Yeah.
So he always used to tell me about like
Yeah.
following a discipline.
True, sir. True. True.
So in those era, I would say in 80s or 90s, discipline is the utmost thing on which parents focused.
Yeah.
And my biggest lesson when I entered professional life, someone from my placement drive, a
Mm-hmm.
gentleman came in, and he mentioned about like I was appearing in a placement drive,
Yeah.
and there were other people who were sitting in that setup. There were about, I would say, more than 500 students who were there. So my
Mm-hmm.
background is from engineering,
Mm.
and he mentioned about technical profiles are good because a lot of people want to build their career in their technical profiles.
True.
During that time, in early 2000s, I would say coding was an IT industry was blooming. So
Yeah.
everybody wants to go into that coding word, IT word, and want to grow their career. But that gentleman actually helped and given a piece of advice to all of us, which I took very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
He said whether you are in which whatever profile you are in, whether
Mm.
it is a technical profile or you are in operations or any of the profile, who will get the biggest growth?
Yep.
The people who are associated with business.
True.
There are only two types of people which usually company loves to have. One
Yeah.
person who can bring the revenue,
Yeah.
and one person who can save some money.
True. True.
So if you are associated with business,
Mm-hmm.
then your career will be long lasting.
Man.
If you understand business, if you can contribute in business, and the maximum impact you can bring directly to a business, that would help your career to accelerate and grow
Yeah.
as compared to any of the people. There maybe in any of the profile, let's take an example of a project. If there
Mm-hmm.
are 1,000 people working on that project, and
Yeah.
there will be one person who is talking directly to a client
True.
and
True.
solving their problems. So your client will talk to whom? From that one person or those 1,000 persons?
From the one.
For the one person who has good relationship with the client.
True.
So
True.
that is a piece I got from someone. I would say from a gentleman who came from a company called HCL,
Okay.
and
Okay.
he had suggested us that if you are trying to build your career long term,
Yep.
then go for some type of a go for a role which
Mm-hmm.
is more on the business side, and yet you will also on be on always on the technical side,
Mm.
but business side is very critical. If you do it, then your career will be robust and long term.
Yeah. Yeah. So looking back today, what's one piece of advice you wish someone had given you when you were 18?
uh, I would suggest to I would advise people to become more visible, because
Okay.
nowadays visibility and personal branding is very important.
True.
When we started our career, doing your job and getting recognition within some small set of peers or maybe some superiors would be okay. But
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, The people who are more visible, people who have better and strong personal brand as compared to any other peer,
Yeah.
would be, would go further in their career. So that is what my piece of advice.
Most people actually become consultants, right? So very few people become mentors. And what is the difference between a consultant and a mentor, and why did you choose mentorship over consultant?
See, both roles are important. Consultant's role is also important because they are also working on some building some business, or maybe
Yep.
helping a project or a business initiative to grow.
Mm-hmm.
But consultant is someone who can just advise you.
Okay.
Consultant is more like an advisor.
Okay. Okay.
While on the other side, mentor is like, mentor is will handhold you.
Mm-hmm.
They will understand exactly where you are stuck,
Yeah.
and they will help you to get out of that situation
Mm.
and show you the right path. So that is where I feel mentors are uh, well placed, or would have much better connection with their learners,
True.
and they can help them grow in their career, or in their business, or in their life.
For me, I feel like when we are starting a business, there is nothing we have. I mean, we don't have much knowledge about business and how the world works around, right? So when we have a when we have a good mentor, right, who is experienced now in relative to what we are doing, he will be like a guiding light for us, you know. So he will handhold us, he will take us further and further and further. So having a good mentor is actually a must from early stages as well. So those
Yes.
who can't really afford a mentor, so I'm actually doing this for people who are in early stages, right? So I'm an early stage founder. I have my own company, but I don't have any idea how things are going around. So how will I know? I if I speak to mentors, or if I speak to people who are senior to me, then I will know. So what is actually happening and how to take my company further. So this is for me and for early stage founders who are willing to learn. So thank you so much for coming, sir. And I should have said you this in in the first place, but never too late, sir. So, and at what point did you realize solving people's problem gave you more satisfaction than actually chasing titles? And also, I have to ask, are titles important than solving real world problems?
When we started helping people
Mm-hmm.
problems, I would say I have been doing it from last so many years. So there was not a, I would say, a formal platform on which we were doing it, but
Come on.
knowingly or unknowingly we were helping a lot of people. So what is happening is, this is giving me a lot of satisfaction. If I am helping someone, and I'm seeing that a lot of success they are achieving, whether
Yeah.
they are entrepreneurs or they are professionals
Mm-hmm.
or even students. So I have, when I was helping these people, so this is giving me a lot of satisfaction in terms of the, that helped me to get my purpose of building my own organization.
Mm.
So that is why I would say, if you can help and support people around you,
Yeah.
may not be in a formal platform, but that would really give you a lot of satisfaction and inner peace.
And what's that one conversation with a student or entrepreneur that you will never forget?
There are many conversations, but I want to highlight one conversation which I was talking to, where I was talking to one of the student, I would say, and that student was mentioning about, like, today's
अम्मा
students
ये
has
बन
got a lot
जाएगा,
of dreams,
लाइट बन जाएगा. Yeah.
and they all are Gen Z people,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a lot of generational gap between elder generation and these this generation.
True.
So when I was talking to them, so he mentioned that we have got dreams and we don't have a problem of survival.
Yep.
We guys in our generation have focused on our survival. This generation, specifically students, what he mentioned is looking more on how they can thrive, not just survive.
Yep.
And for their thrival, they are looking to take lot of challenging activities. They are very creative. So that is where they have got this, I would say, problem or a challenge that earlier generations are not understanding them well.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes not even their parents. So they look for something outside, either with their parents or maybe something else on social media or something else.
Mm-hmm.
So he mentioned about all these things,
Mm-hmm.
and to my utter surprise, he was one of the founder in a very early stage company.
Oh, okay.
He
That's
is
great. Yeah.
building some application app and solving a big problem using artificial intelligence.
Oh.
So they are building a lot of good things, and he mentioned about like, I was thinking that he's a growth early stage founder,
Yep.
but actually when discussion was advancing into other stages, details and other things, I found out that he was doing more than 6 crore of revenues.
Oh.
So there
Yeah,
is a
good.
lot of to learn
True.
from, even with the youngsters. So
True.
whenever you have to learn, you have to go with an open mindset.
True.
So my
True.
biggest takeaway with that student is, don't underestimate these students and the
True.
youngsters.
True. True.
Sometimes for some specific, I would say, task or thing you want to learn, they can be your mentor.
Yep. Yep.
So it is not about age, it is not about experience. It is more about how people are building it, what things they are into, and we have to learn from their learnings.
Sure. 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 Sure.
So
Yep.
they can be our peers, they can be our elders, or they can be youngsters.
Yep.
So
Yep.
that is my biggest takeaway, and my one of my recent conversation with a student.
Yes, sir. True, sir. And I am actually 97 born, so I tend to learn from everyone. I mean, I actually interviewed people who were born later than me, and I interviewed people who were born in 1960s as well. So I found out that I'm actually I don't want to brag, but I'm actually so much interested in learning from people, and I have a skill to talk to any age of people. So I'm utilizing it anyway.
That is really good, Abhinan. So this is, I would say, a learning and a growth mindset that has
True,
to be there.
true, sir. True, true. And have you ever seen someone completely transform after changing just one habit? And what did that teach you? I mean, and I also want to add that what is the best habit that you have that you want to teach everyone, or you want to encourage everyone to do that to grow?
Good. So what I have learned so far,
Yeah.
my experience is, be very, very consistent.
Okay.
If you
Yeah.
are consistent and doing on regular basis what you want to do and achieve, then definitely you are going to achieve your objective.
True.
Consistency is the key to success.
So you would say everyone to be consistent in everything that they are doing.
Yes, be consistent. So sometimes consistency helps you to, when some, because if you are doing some activity on daily basis,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes what will happen is, you will see, today I don't want to do it, procrastination will come.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are very consistent, then your subconscious mind will tell you like, this is part of your life and day-to-day routine. And if you are consistent doing it, then one day you will definitely reach your destination.
True, true.
So
And
consistency is the key to success.
yeah, yeah. And also, can you take us in deep into your life? And do you have any? Did you have any time that you felt this is hard, but I'm being consistent and I achieved something?
Yes, there are many incidences. So when I was working in one of the very large company, there was a product which was introduced,
Okay.
which was very new to our segment for the entire industry. I would say entire IT industry, and everybody was busy in the existing set of solutions which they are selling to their customers. And when that solution came in,
Yep.
so I did a thorough research, understand I understood about what how that solution works and what problems that solution solves for my customer.
Okay.
If you understand the problem well, then you can position your solution well.
True.
So you need to understand first about the problems. So
Yep.
I understood about the problem, what that solution is solving.
Okay.
And I have taken out list of some of my customers, key clients, who are potentially uh, users of that technology. Then
Yep.
I went to each and every customer,
Mm-hmm.
understood their use cases, that how this solution is going to solve their problem areas. And I found out that there are three use cases where I can position this solution.
Okay. Yep.
So out of those 10 customers, I found out that these three problem areas can be
Yep.
solved with this solution. And after doing one or two couple of days, couple of weeks of this entire activity, I started my entire campaign. And in 1 quarter, in 3 months, I have got the highest pipeline in the entire country for that product.
Amazing.
And not only pipeline, in next 3 months,
Yep.
subsequent 3 months,
Yep.
I was the one who had sold this solution the highest number in the country,
Yep.
because I helped my customers to understand their problem areas, every bit of detailing I have done. And I when I positioned this solution to their problems, then out of 10 customers, I've sold it to 4 customers in 3 months.
Amazing.
So that is where I was very consistent. In 6 months, everybody in the company had given up and said that this product is bad, or maybe other things. They were saying that this is a tough sell,
Yep.
and this is not a right fit product for the customers.
True. True.
But rather than playing a victim card, or maybe just giving some excuses, in 6 months, I went on to do a lot of research, understand, I sat with my customer and understood their problems.
Yep.
And I was consistent in doing it almost on the weekly basis. Every week, I covered about 3 to 4 meetings with each of the customer. Because when you have to solve a specific problem, then you have to become your customer's friend to
True. True.
understand their problems.
True. True.
Once you are in their shoes, then you can understand what problems they are facing. And if you understood the problems well, then your solutions will be there to help them. So that is what I can say from a consistency standpoint. One of the incidents I can recall.
Yes, sir. I mean, I mean, I asked you this just to know that how, what actually consistency means. But you also you gave me example of being consistent, and also you gave me an example of how a salesman have to be, and how a founder have to think in terms of selling something to their customer. So actually this is so much valuable, because when we are selling, everyone who's starting a company have to be a salesman too, right? And the number one salesman have to be the founder first, right? So
Yes.
the when someone is starting a company, he have to actually sit in the shoes of him, be in the shoes of the customer, who is he trying to sell, and from there he can understand everything, and those are the stories that actually customers do resemble with.
Yes, I want to add on to this point as well,
Yeah.
that don't just start selling things, because selling, people usually hate this word selling.
True, true, true,
Okay, so selling is all about being a problem solver.
true, true.
So even if you are in a technical field or not in a so-called titled sales role,
Mm-hmm.
that person is also very very crucial in the process of selling. The technical persons who are not in a title of sales, they are also actually sellers, because
Yep.
they are solving their customers problem.
True,
And
true,
if they are solving their customers problem, they are the best salesperson,
true.
because they are understanding the problems and they are helping their customers to buy a right solution.
In your perspective, I mean, it is not in your perspective, but I also read it somewhere that everyone who works in an organization is so much important. I mean, I was reading a book on brand management, right? So in that book they say that not just the salesperson or the uh, founder of the company is important, but everyone who works in the company brings builds the brand. So
Yes. So I would say one liner to you,
yeah.
that everybody sells in the company.
True, true.
So it is just not the sales guys. All the persons who are there in any function, whether they are in support, or they are in project management, or they are in client center centric roles, or at the back end, everybody sells.
True, true. But they sell to different person, right? I mean, like, not to directly to the customer, but they help the main sales guy to be the best
Yes,
in bringing him
absolutely.
up.
That mindset has to be there.
True, true. I mean, in nowadays people think that sales is the worst thing that they can do, but sales is an art. If they know how to craft a story, and if they know how to convince someone. I know it is a tough nut to crack, but there is so much art in it. If people know how to make it, then there is no stopping for them. That is the best way, that there is no stopping actually.
I would say sales is an art and science both.
True, true, true,
So, and sales is something which can be learned.
true.
So, we will discuss in our subsequent conversation
Yep.
that if you have got a growth mindset or a learning mindset,
Yep.
then anyone can learn sales. Sales is not a thing which can't be learned.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
from a technical background. I have been into technology selling and a
Mhm.
client centric role in last 2 decades.
No, no, amazing, amazing.
So not just me, there are hundreds of thousands of people
Mm-hmm.
who have come from a technical background, and they are one of the best salespersons I have ever seen in my life and my career.
Yeah. I mean, we are all here to learn, sir. So let's go.
Sure, sure.
So, what is the definition of success today? Success is like, I mean, in your perspective, is success having a big building and big cars, or what is success actually? Having a happy life, or what is it for you? What is success for you?
For me, success in my perspective is the things which I have thought of
Mm-hmm.
as a purpose, as an objective.
Yep.
If they are achieved, then that's a success for me. So I would say success is a balance of a couple of things. Like, it can be, it will be a part of your purpose.
Yep.
It consists of your purpose,
Mm-hmm.
obviously the business part,
True.
spirituality part, your
True.
family, your health.
True. True.
If you combine all these five areas and right balance of all these five elements,
Yep.
if you are able to achieve all of them, then that's
Hmm.
success for me.
I
Because
agree, sir.
we can't be one sided that I want to do this much numbers or this much of business, and on the other side I am very very stressed and I'm not being happy, I'm not able to spend time with my family,
Yep.
then that is of no use.
True. True.
So it is like your in your meal you will
Hmm.
have something which is spicy, something which is sweet, something
True.
which is sour.
True. True.
So it's a combination of your food. Success is like that.
Yep.
So but
Yep.
everything, every element in your success has to be balanced.
Rightly, as you said, success is not about money, right? So I was reading few research
I'm
papers from
saying
the.
I'm saying money is one part of that
True.
element. I'm
Yes.
not saying money is not important.
True. True. True.
So
Yep.
money, but your success 100% cannot be money.
Yep. 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 I mean, uh, there was a research done on the same topic of success in the US, right? They asked people what is success for them, and mostly everyone said that they have to make 1 million or this much amount of money. They tend to calculate success in terms of money, right? But they revealed that research revealed that success is not all about money. Success is all about having a good family and right partner, healthy lifestyle, and all of it combined, like whatever you said now, right? And money, in the when it comes to money part, it is only about if they are making about $75,000 a year. That is the point where, I mean, $750,000 a year. So that is the point. That is the sufficient money for them to be happy, and more than that, didn't make any change. Didn't make any change in terms of being successful or being happy, and less than that, made a small impact, but not too much. But even people who made less money than $750,000 a year are still happy with their families and with their friend circle or whoever they have. So
Yes.
success is not just one metric, success is all together combined.
Yes. So these typically 4 5 matrices or whatever, like there has to be personally, professionally, there has to be a balanced way of growing.
True. True.
So that's you are absolutely right, Abhinand.
And if you had to mentor only one person for the next 10 years, what principles would you actually teach first? And I also want to ask, how do you choose your candidate, whom to mentor?
Okay, so I will answer this question in two parts. So
Okay.
first is what principles would I be teaching is first of all that person has to be honest,
True.
honest for themselves.
Yep.
So if you want to do anything and want to be successful, first
Mm-hmm.
is honesty. Be
True.
honest to yourself. Second is he or she has to be uh, in a learning mindset.
True. Yep.
They have to be coachable, trainable,
Yeah.
and able to grasp things and want to learn those things.
True.
So this is a second principle I would like to understand. Teach them first. Teach them first. Third one is showing up and be consistent. They have
Yep.
to whatever we are teaching. I'm teaching.
Mm-hmm.
Then that person should be very consistent in applying all those things. Because if you are learning something and not applying, it
Yep.
is of no use.
Yep. Yep.
So this is a third principle, which I would like to teach my mentee.
True.
So this is the first part of what type of principles I would like to teach them.
Yep.
You had asked one more question.
So
So,
no one, I mean, not everyone can be your candidate, right? And how do you choose one? And how do you assess what he needs? And actually, what does he gain?
good question. So, first of all, when anybody comes to me,
Hmm.
I would like to understand what is your current state,
Okay. Okay.
what state you are at. And when usually I do it, do a discovery call with my mentees,
Okay.
I understand from them
Hmm.
exactly what type of problems they are facing, what state they are at. Because if you are at this stage and you want to go here,
Yeah.
then there is some gap.
True.
I will understand your gaps first,
Hmm.
understand exactly what problems you are facing,
Okay.
and based on your problems, I will also see whether you are trainable or coachable, whether you are understanding this thing,
Hmm.
that whatever I'm going to be taught, I will apply it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
these are the things which I will look into the mentee. I will understand this gap, and based on that, I will design a mentorship program for that gentleman.
And you also mentioned one thing, that if the candidate have to be coachable, right? So so I asked same question to 5 to 6 mentors, whoever I interviewed, right? I interviewed maybe 4 to 5 to 6 mentors, and everyone said that the person who is going to who is coming for mentorship have to be so patient that he have to learn whatever I said, whatever we said. He have to learn, but he have to have enough questions for them to learn more. If the person who is coming for help, advice, doesn't have mindset to change according to what they are saying, then there is no point of teaching them.
Hmm. Absolutely right. So my take on it is like, and my approach I would say is, I have, when I design any specific program for our mentees,
Okay.
we focus on the accountability part.
True.
That would actually help us and our mentee
Mm-hmm.
to become, to stay consistent.
True. True.
So let's say if I taught you something today
Yep.
and you have to apply it in the next course of, I would say, 2 or 3 days or maybe a week's time. And next week, when we are meeting again,
Mm-hmm.
then accountability has to be there,
Yep.
because accountability plays a very important role during mentorship.
True.
If I am also not doing accountability checks with you, then entire efforts will go in vain.
Agreed.
Because as a mentee, when you come on board,
Yep.
we understood your gaps, your problems, and everything. And then
Mm.
we have designed your specific mentorship program and a plan. And now you are learning, and now you have to apply as well. If
Agreed.
every week or maybe on any every periodic basis, if you are not applying the things you are learning,
Mm-hmm.
then everything will be wasted. That is where accountability comes in very important and very very crucial during mentorship.
True.
Most of the mentors or mentees fails
Yep.
due to not having accountability.
Yep.
So accountability is very important, and when you are doing accountability checks,
Mm-hmm.
then mentee also becomes uh, very consistent over a period of time.
True. True.
So that is where you have signed in
Yep.
with the mentee to that you will help them. And during accountability, you will also see your mentee's commitment,
Yep.
and whether they are coachable or they're not, whether they are coachable or not, that you can see.
Yep.
If after all these efforts, if things still not works out, then tell mentee clearly that you are not applying the things you are learning. So hence show them again,
Yeah.
this is where you wanted to go
Mm-hmm.
and you are at here.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to achieve this, then you have to bridge this gap.
Yep. Agreed.
And that is a
Agreed.
role of a mentor.
They are like teachers. teachers who handhold. When we are kids, we don't know how to write, so they will handhold us and they will make us write this and that. I mean, not literally that kind of thing, but so when we are actually learning, when we are in the early stages and learning, so that is the thing we mostly need next.
Yes, you are right, absolutely. I'll just give you one more example.
Yep.
Uh, because you also remembers like there are three exams typically in any annual year, in
True.
any year,
True.
and lot of teachers or schools used to have weekly tests.
Yep.
So actually those weekly tests are the markers, or
True.
I would say the accountability tests, accountability checks,
Yeah.
which helps whether the student is learning or not,
Yeah.
whether they are applying it or not. So you can show them clearly that you are not applying it. Please be careful and do it consistently.
True. True. I mean, as a kid, I used to get banged all the time.
Right.
That was end of segment one. Now we are moving into. I have some little five game sections. These are. I will give you a scenario, and I will give you a few examples, and you have to explain them. Yep.
Sure.
So this is game one. You have to be a mentor for 60 seconds.
Mentor for 60 seconds. It's very difficult to tell, but anyways, I will try.
Yeah, I mean, I present you real life scenarios, and you have 1 minute to mentor them. Okay.
Hmm.
So let's say someone who got rejected in 5 interviews. What do you say them?
See, rejection is a part of life.
True.
Embrace rejections graciously
True.
and be persistent.
Okay.
There are a lot of incidences, not even five, not even 10. Sometimes I have seen people who have been rejected 20 or 30 times in interviews.
Yeah.
But be persistent, understand your shortcomings, improve on them, and go again. That's what my take on this question.
Yep. The next scenario, someone's scared of AI replacing them. And how do you see AI? I mean, do you see AI replacing anyone at all?
Don't be scared of AI.
Yep.
Make AI your PhD level assistant.
Okay.
Actually, I have seen, I am personally using
Mm-hmm.
AI in a lot of things. I have created a lot of AI assistants for me
Okay.
who are working. So use technology as your assistant, not as your master. Make AI your best assistant.
Yep.
I have seen one of the clips from Sam Altman,
Yep.
who is OpenAI's founder,
Yep.
and he mentioned that don't consider AI as a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Consider AI is your PhD level assistant.
Okay.
Whatever area you want to work in, if you need 10 research assistants,
Mm-hmm.
then consider AI your AI, PhD level assistant friend, and help it to structure your thoughts and other things.
True.
Creativity can be of yours,
Mm-hmm.
ideation can be of yours, because that's what AI can't do at this moment. So use AI more effectively as an assistant for you.
Now, game two. So you have to advise, right? So a founder with 10,000 rupees. So what would you advise him in different stages?
Founder with
10,000 rupees.
10,000 rupees. I would say invest in yourself to build more better visibility of yours, personal branding and visibility.
And a shy engineer afraid of public speaking.
A shy engineer afraid of public
Afraid
speaking.
of public
So,
speaking, what advice will you give him if he want to grow in his career?
so that engineer should actually try to teach skills or things which he or she learns to their loved ones or their well-wishers, so that they can remove their hesitation
True.
at a pre, I would say, interview or maybe public speaking level, and
Yep.
that would help them to remove their hesitation.
Yep, agreed, agreed. So sometimes we are so stubborn that we don't want to speak to anyone about our problems or whatever we are building. But once you start doing it, right? So I read a book called Path to Least Resistance. In that they say that in California, cows used to walk every day in the same. There were no roads, but cows used to walk between the mountains, and after walking every day, after 6 months there is a path, right? Now in the same path they laid road. So
Hmm.
what does it say? They say that start with one and be consistent, like you said, be consistent, talk with one, two, three people, and you keep doing that, and there will be a road ahead. So,
Right.
yeah.
Well said.
In game 3 you have to build the person. I will give you different personalities. You build a roadmap and how should each person grow. Okay.
Okay.
And there is only one thing, so I wanna ask about myself, right? I am a overthinker. So how do you make me, how do you give me a roadmap so that I grow.
I will advise you to take imperfect actions and be consistent,
Yep.
because if you take imperfect actions, that will definitely beat perfection, because overthinkers usually tend to achieve perfection.
Yep.
So that's what my advice to the overthinkers: just move on, think about taking actions, what actions they have to do,
Yep.
and
Yep.
be consistent.
And in game 4 you have to give me life decisions, right? You have to take quick choices. I will give you two scenarios, right? You have to start, I mean, are you willing to start a startup or get a job?
Mm, see, both has got their own capabilities or their advantages, both pros and cons, and it totally depends what exactly that person want to do. So
Okay.
clarity becomes the key here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be very clear what exactly you want to do, whether you want to build something, because building a startup takes a lot of time, persistence, and other things which is required, but it has got its own advantages.
Mm-hmm.
And job is also fine. People who want to do job, because everyone in the world cannot do startup, because jobs has got their own importance and startups and business has got their own importance.
Yep.
So I would say clarity is the key here,
Mm-hmm.
and understanding what exactly you wanted to do. Sometimes what happens is initially people do some type of job, like maybe for 5 years or so, and then they build a startup.
Yep.
So because job gives you a lot of experience on the existing foundation of the large companies or maybe mid-sized companies where you can work, and
Mm-hmm.
then you can use those learnings to build your own startup,
Yep.
and other way around as well if you want to do directly a startup. So
Mm-hmm.
both things are very clear, but choice is for the person what exactly they want to do in their life and career.
Yep. Yep. And there is no right and wrong answers in
Yes,
this.
there is no right and wrong because job has got their own importance.
True. True. And last one, specialist or generalist, what would you prefer?
I would go with generalist,
Okay.
because obviously in some type of roles specialists are required,
Yep. Yep.
but going forward with the advent of AI being getting more matured, so a
Mm-hmm.
lot of specialist work will be in future will be carried out by uh, specialists
Yep.
from the by the AIs. So I would
True.
say generalist. If you are generalist, you can, if you know how to learn new things,
Mm-hmm.
then the generalist profile will definitely go much more further.
Yep.
And I would say become jack of all trades and master of one.
Okay. Yep.
So if you follow this principle, then definitely generalist profile would be a better profile. But there are some specific areas where specialist role will also be there. But
Yep.
my take would be more on the generalist side.
Yep. I would advise people, I'm not advice, but I would say as a friend that have a skill stack of your own, right?
Yes,
Maybe learn few skills, maybe five of the skills and stack them up. They will be
yes,
your profile. I would say use that everywhere. You will see so much tremendous importance. I mean, you will grow in life. That's for
yes.
sure.
Those will be really helpful if you build those type of skill stacks that can be applied on multiple areas.
Yeah, and different people have different skill stacks, right? So that would be useful for you.
Yes, yes,
Not everyone has same kind of skills, but you can stack them up. Whatever skills you want to learn, you are interested in, maybe take three or four and stack them up, because they everyone is not going to learn same skills. You will have your own way of thinking. So in your perspective, whatever skills you are so much interested in, just stack them up, and that will be a best profile that you can build.
yes.
And game 5 will be ask the mentor. You have 30 seconds to mentor me, right? I don't know what I am good at. Now how do you guide me?
Ask your friends.
My friends.
Yes, the friends and well-wishers around you.
Yeah.
You ask them about a skill which you are good at. Maybe you can choose five of your friends or well-wishers and
Yeah.
ask them what skill you are good at. Take a
Yep.
feedback.
Yeah, I mean that's actually amazing. Sometimes we don't know what we are good at. We seriously we don't notice it. We don't pay enough attention, so that enough attention in knowing ourselves. But other people sometimes notice. People around us will notice
Yes,
what we are really good at, and sometimes they guide us, and if they guide us in when we are young enough, our lives will be different. If
yes,
you got the advice maybe later on, maybe I wouldn't say your life will be bad, but certainly you have less time to improve upon it.
yes. I have recently done a webinar on micro entrepreneurship.
Okay, okay, yeah.
So how can you can build your existing talent and how you can monetize it. So I gave the same example, like you, if you want to learn like which skill you are good at, and if
Yep.
you want to monetize it,
Mm-hmm.
ask your friends and well-wishers that what skill they are able to give you, they can give you a money.
Yep. Yep.
Suppose you are good at doing podcasts, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe you are doing good at artistic work.
Yep.
So
Yep.
whether they will be able to give to Abhinan that money
Yep.
on that skill, ask them honest questions and honest feedback.
Yep.
That would really help you to decide which skill you are good at.
And also please send me the link of your webinar. I will put it in. If you
Sure,
have
sure.
it, if
I
you
will.
have it
I will.
live,
I
I
will
will
give
put
it
it
to
in my
you.
description.
I will give it to you.
Yeah. And with that, we come to the end of game section, and now let's go to segment 2. This will be a master class on human skills. Okay. So
Sure.
let's imagine this podcast becomes someone's mentor, right?
Hmm.
What should Where should we begin? Now let's start with, I want to begin with human skills. Okay. Why do human skills matter even more in the age of AI? And what are actually human skills?
See, in the age of AI, human skills becomes more relevant, and I would
Hmm.
say much more important.
Okay.
So skills like your creativity, your critical thinking, communication skills,
Hmm.
all those skills are very, very important because AI can do some specific structured tasks, or maybe they can do some type of repetitive tasks.
Yep.
But the kind of human thinking and decision making capability which is there with a human, or maybe creativity
Hmm.
and critical thinking, this can't be done with AI.
True.
It will take, I would say, another decade at least to
Yep.
get these things into AI.
Mm-hmm.
So power of AI can, if these capabilities will be combined with the power of AI, then it becomes a good combination for anybody's success, whether it is for a person, for a company. It becomes very important.
Yep. Agreed.
Suppose I would give you one more example.
Yep.
Have you heard about AQ?
AQ.
AQ. A for Apple, Q for
No.
Queen, AQ.
No. No.
AQ is, in my perspective, is aspirational quotient.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
So the more the aspirational quotient is,
Mm-hmm.
then that would require better human skills, I would say.
Okay.
AI can't have AQ.
True.
Suppose if you want to do something, like if you want to write a proposal,
Mm-hmm.
you will just say write a proposal to me.
Yep.
AI can write some proposal for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you are more specific, then AI can write a better proposal for you.
True. True.
If you have got much more better vision or
Yep.
maybe thinking,
Mm-hmm.
the better input you will give, AI can give you a best
Oh,
output.
true.
So similarly, if you are in age of AI, you want to thrive, then it depends how much AQ is there in you.
Mm-hmm.
If you have got a very higher AQ,
Yep.
even with AI, this requires a lot of human skills to achieve your aspirations. So
Agreed.
that is where I would say human skills are even more important in the age
Mm-hmm.
of AI.
So you said about critical thinking. How do someone make a critical decision about something? Do they have to follow any certain rule, right? Like rules, like playing a game theory, or maybe trying different strategies in the game theory, or how do actually they make a critical decision?
See, that is where the experience and your critical thinking plays a very crucial role.
Yep.
Any situational, I would say, your situational readiness or understanding that particular situation which you have gone through to in your life and your career,
Yep.
that will help you to take the right set of decision, which AI can't do.
Yep. Yep.
You can take advice from your peers or maybe other stakeholders if you are stuck somewhere, but at the, I would say, taking a final decision on one aspect,
Mm-hmm.
that critical thinking becomes very very vital.
True. True. And I have one more question, that I mean, have you often did you ever heard that the average guy in the class will be achieving more than the person who is in who comes first in the class, or first in the school? So why do brilliant people often fail while the average people sometimes build extraordinary careers?
So here I would again repeat, in my earlier conversation during this podcast,
Yep.
consistency beats perfection, no matter how brilliant you are.
Agreed.
Because brilliant people usually think that they are the smartest people in the room, but the people who are not that smart but they are more consistent, they will
Mm-hmm.
always beat those smart people.
True. True.
So consistency beats perfection.
Yep.
That's what I will say. And I want to highlight one more thing which I usually say to my friends.
Mm-hmm.
लगे रहोगे तो लगेगी नहीं.
True. True.
ठीक है.
True.
तो usually what happens is, if you are consistent, if you are, uh, I would say, persistent,
Yep.
then definitely an average person can go miles further as compared to any brilliant people.
I actually noticed that I speak to a lot of people, right? So they said that the only thing you have to master is not perfection, but even though you are imperfect, perfect, it doesn't even matter. But you have to be consistent enough to try and fail, learn, fail and learn, and then improve upon yourself. that will take you miles away.
Correct.
So what are students focusing on today that won't matter 10 years from now, and what's missing from our education system?
Okay. So, see, we talked about AI. So, a lot of technical profiles, I would say skills,
Mm-hmm.
and any task which are more structured
Yep.
and repeatable tasks, all those will be taken over by AI in next couple of years. Not
Okay.
even 10 years, in couple of years, I would say. It has
Mm-hmm.
already starting. So jobs are shifting.
Mm-hmm.
So students need to understand that the jobs which are available in last 5 years or 10 years
Mm-hmm.
won't even exist in next couple of years.
True.
So I would just give you some examples, like maybe operations jobs, like
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
operational activities which are going on in a lot of companies, they
Mm-hmm.
have been automated. AI
Okay.
is has become so matured that a lot of automate the operational tasks have been automated.
Yeah.
I have seen HR, even human resources profiles, getting shredded away. Are in a lot of organizations, when I am talking to a lot of founders, the organizations where the team of 20 or 25 HRs was there,
Mm-hmm.
now they have decreased it to 5 or maybe 8. So it is, I would say, almost one fourth. So jobs of HRs probably won't be that much, because the
Yeah.
recruitment and the interview taking activities and other things are being handled by AIs, AI bots and agents. I understand that right now they are not that matured, but over a period of 6 months or maybe 1 year, it is just a matter of time.
True.
They will be replaced.
True.
So, students who want to build their career in operations or maybe HR or maybe telecalling or maybe support executives or bid management, project management, any finance related operations where the tasks are repeatable,
Mm-hmm.
these all jobs will go away. So
Yeah.
student need to think about like what will happen after 2 years, not just today, maybe 3 years or maybe 4 years down the lane. That is very, very important.
And if you have to, and let's say you're in a position to create subjects or introduce subjects into the schools or curriculum in schools or colleges curriculum, so what would you introduce?
Yeah, sure. In fact, you asked in last question about like what's missing from our education system. The biggest missing things from our education system, whether they are in school studies or in higher education,
Yep.
the skill based learning, the practical approach is completely missing.
Mm-hmm.
So there are jobs which are available, but industry needs plug and play talent.
Yep.
They need people who are industry ready.
Mm-hmm.
So the subjects which needs to be introduced should be more focused on the skill based learning, skills such as vital skills, like how they can do a public speaking, presentation skills, how they can talk to their clients, problem solving skills,
True.
entrepreneurship,
True.
how they can sell something as per the business use case, not
Yep.
just theory. So these type of skills has to be taught, whether they are in a technical role or technical studies, or they are in business studies or the management studies. These type of roles, if they understand and they learn in during their academic journey, then the industry will also take those type of students who learn all those things, because jobs are available. There is a shortage of skilled people.
True. True.
So you go at every level, whether they are white collar talent or maybe blue collar. All of these roles requires highly skilled people.
True. True.
So any college, university, or a school, my perspective is to add more on the skill side.
Yep.
Just by studying maybe in a specific course like 20, 30, or 40 subjects won't help, because these subjects are still same from last 30 years or maybe
Outdated.
20 years. They have not even changed.
True.
When I did my engineering, and now I am talking to a lot of engineering folks, almost I would say 90% of 95% of curriculum is exactly same.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are still teaching 3 decades old same thing, or maybe 20 years old same books.
Agreed. Yeah.
So that is where learning new skills, vital skills, are more important.
And I also noticed that in the colleges they won't even encourage to take out new skills and learn. They won't even teach new skills in the colleges as well. So once I noticed that in the schools they might be helping and they might be teaching new kind of things in the schools, right? When you finish the school, when you finish the 10th standard and you go into the colleges, and there is nothing to learn, there is nothing new the colleges are teaching, right? But their only focus is to make you read whatever it is there in the textbooks, and whatever questions they will appear in the exams. But they are not really interested in focusing on helping us build new kind of skills. I don't
Correct.
know how it is now, but when I was in the college, when I was in the college, there are college didn't teach me anything, nothing, zero, just a textbook knowledge, and I
So
couldn't
when did
actually
you
use
passed
that
out,
textbook
Abhinan, in
knowledge.
your college?
Sorry,
When did you passed out in your
in
college?
2019, sir. My engineering, I finished
2019.
my in
So it's
2018, 19.
almost 6 years, 7 years.
Yes, 7 years.
So situation is exactly same. Nothing has changed in 7 years. I'm saying like I have passed up when I passed around 2 decades back. The same studies is happening till now in 2026 as well.
Yeah.
So situation is exactly same. Just by putting some hoardings or maybe putting some banners won't help our education system.
True.
Skills, learning actual industry skills will help students to get the right jobs.
True.
And also, if somebody wants to build their entrepreneurship journey or they want to build a startup,
Yep. Yep.
then those type of things should be incorporated in the curriculum.
True. True, sir.
There are people who are doing in very small pieces, but still we are very far off.
I have my friends. They work in IT and they work in CRM sector. So, and they are actually scared of AI. So should they be actually scared of AI, or how do they look at it?
They should learn AI, like how they can use AI in their specific roles. That is very important.
Yeah.
So if you want to embrace AI, so just by using some chats or prompts on chat GPT won't help.
Mm-hmm.
You need to specifically learn about your role, how that AI tool is going to help to boost your productivity.
Okay. Yeah.
So be very specific what you want to learn in AI to excel in your role. That's the key to success and thrive.
Which careers are going to disappear soon?
So I mentioned about like any type of roles who are which are repeatable, like operations, HR, telecalling, support executives, bid management, any type of roles which are very
Yeah.
structured and very repeatable mundane tasks are there, then all those type of roles will be diminished in next couple of years, I would say, not even 5 years. In next 2 years you will see going away, these roles will be going away.
And many founders think entrepreneurship is about ideas, right? How do human skills help someone build a startup? What matters more in early entrepreneurship?
See, if anybody who is building like their startup or in their entrepreneurship journey, ideas definitely become very important because you need to have an idea in place, because what your idea will do. And if specifically talking about skills, what helps you to build a startup is uh, first you need to understand what clients you would be serving, like what problems you will be solving.
Okay.
So clarity becomes very important. Like if you want to build a specific business or in your entrepreneurship journey, then who will be your customers and what problem you will be solving, and whether that problem is worth solving or not.
Mm-hmm.
If let's say you want to build a space rocket and
Yep.
your client wants to go to a moon, so maybe
Mm-hmm.
that probably won't be a sustainable idea.
True.
So you need to understand from your skills, or I would say capabilities, like what type of clients you can serve, what type of problems you can solve.
Yep.
And then you need to communicate your customer that this is a solution I have, which is a solution which can solve your problem. So
Mm-hmm.
communication becomes another important aspect. See, you at the end of the day, whatever you are building,
Yep.
you need to help your clients buy.
True.
You don't need to sell your product. You need to
True.
understand their problem and you need to help them buy.
Why do actually technical founders struggle to build companies?
See, the biggest problem with, I would say, a challenge, I would say, with a technically savvy founders is like they fall in love with their products and solutions.
Mm-hmm.
I would say fall in love with your client,
Yep.
build business acumen, understand your client's business, and solve their specific problem.
Mm.
And you need to think from a perspective that what your, because your clients might have their clients as well. So
Yep.
you need to understand that why would your client take this solution? What problem you are going to solve for them? So it is very important to be very very consistent with your clients,
Yep.
reaching out to them proactively.
Mm-hmm.
And in early stage, I would recommend to not go behind the numbers in terms of money and other things. Yes, they are important in business, but building customer success and their success stories
Mm-hmm.
will help you to grow. So if you have started something, then first focus on like what problem you will be solving and how can you create a success story for your customer, because if your customer is successful, then you will be successful.
Why do why do most people wait until they are struggling before asking for help or asking a mentor to help them out? I mean, why don't people actually engage with a mentor before?
See, there could be many reasons, but I have often saw that lot of people, they either shy away or they have a lot of ego that why should I take help? I know everything and I can build this alone. So if you want to go farther
Yeah.
on a long way, then you have to take other people along with you. You
True.
need to learn from everyone.
True.
As in during initial discussion in this podcast, we discussed about that learn from everyone, whether they are seniors, your peers, or your juniors. You can
Yep.
learn.
Yep.
So don't wait if you need any specific help. Keep aside your ego. If you took
Yep.
your ego outside, then you will definitely going to learn and you can apply and be successful.
True. True. I mean, did you watch that video of Elon Musk taking advice from a random YouTuber? And there are so many entrepreneurs that took advice from everyone they teach. I mean, from
Yes,
everyone, whoever
yes,
they might be. If they are saying something, they actually focus on what they are saying, and they evaluate if they can implement it or not. They won't see if this guy is. They won't check for the credibility of the man
correct.
before taking any advice. So uh, I mean, I do it to myself, right? So if someone want to say something and in how I'm going to improve myself, or if let's say I want to improve myself in the next episode, I asked my friend, how can I improve myself in the next episode? They said that when your guest is speaking, you're sometimes you do interrupt them, so you don't do that. So I mean, I said, they said me that you don't do that next time, and I'm actually trying to focus so that I won't actually interrupt you while you're speaking. So I asked them 2 days back, and they said me this, that I interrupt. So take that advice, and I actually improve upon myself, and that is the one of the best way to improve ourselves, right? So sometimes
Yes.
we don't notice what mistakes we are making. And do you think mentors can accelerate our journey faster?
Yes, definitely. So here I want to give you an example.
Hmm.
Where do you live?
I live in Hyderabad, sir.
You live in Hyderabad. I am in Noida, in Delhi, you can
Yep.
say. From Delhi to Hyderabad,
Yep.
what are the modes of transport to reach from Delhi to Hyderabad?
So train, bus, and flight.
Train, bus, and flight.
Yeah.
How much time will a train take, bus take, and flight take?
Maybe if I come by flight, 2 hours, I think. If I
Hmm?
go by train, 1.5 day. I literally
Hmm?
saw that 2 days back. It
Okay.
takes me 28 hours to reach by
Okay.
train without. I mean, that is official figures, but that will vary. Anyway, but if I go by bus, 2 days,
2 days. So 2 days, 1.5 day,
two
and
hours.
2 hours. So mentor is like a flight for you.
Yep.
If anybody who is taking a mentorship, or maybe from anyone,
Yep.
so I will simply give this example every time,
True.
that mentor will give you speed to accelerate your journey.
Yep.
Sometimes if you do struggle, you can go by road from
Yep.
Delhi to Hyderabad. But
Mm-hmm.
yes, you may take 2 days or maybe 3 days to reach to your destination.
Mm-hmm.
So if you compare this analogy with business, so if there is a mentor, then probably you can build your business maybe in a year's time, or maybe 1.5 years time, as compared to by doing it your own.
Yep.
So maybe that might take you 4 hours, or 4 years, or 5 years,
True. True.
or maybe 3 years.
True.
So that would definitely be helpful. I would
Yep.
say 100% you will accelerate your journey if some mentor will be there.
Yep. And what is the biggest mistake people make while asking for guidance? I mean, have you ever refused to mentor someone, and why?
Yeah, so great question. I would say, first of all, be open to
Okay.
learn. And I will say that rather than being a I learn, I know it all,
Mm-hmm.
move from I know it all
Yep.
to I learn it all. Usually people think that I know everything.
Mm-hmm.
They do some, go through some YouTube videos, or maybe some random unstructured content which is available nowadays, and they think they are experts.
True.
But be open, understand from your mentor and your coach
Yep.
what exactly they want to guide, and then go on your journey. So usually what happens is, it is like in medicine, like doctor gave you a prescription to take medicines for 15 days,
Yeah. Yep.
and in initial 2 or 3 days you took medicine, and you think that you have relieved. Now then you add on your own medical science. So it is like that only.
True. True.
If you have taken a doctor, so there is a science which doctor is following. So if 15 days medicines are required, then you should be taking all those medicines for 15 days.
Yep.
Similarly with mentorship. So people, it's a tendency, human tendency, that if they are initially a little bit successful, they think
Yep.
now they have become Superman. They can do everything by their own.
Yeah,
But if you were able to do it, then why have you taken that mentor
true.
or maybe that coach?
Yep.
So it is always better to take mentor and don't think that everything which you are doing is right.
What is the difference between managing people and leading people?
See, managing people, I would say simply the taskmaster. Taskmasters are just, you know, some nowadays managers they are doing. So just by managing some people and managing some tasks, that won't help. This
Yep.
can be done by a daily tracker. People don't need managers at all for just tracking of activities.
Okay.
And from leadership standpoint, if you want to lead, so leading people is more about their vision. How many leaders you can produce, how
Okay.
many leaders you can build. If there is a vision where an organization wants to go, then how many leaders you have created. And leaders are not taskmasters.
Okay.
So when people start following about your vision and they are in line with all the vision, then definitely you are creating more leaders.
True.
So that is what I would say leading people means to me.
Communication seems like a soft skill, but it is often it often determines who gets promoted and why. So, can poor communication destroy great ideas? What is
Mm,
communication skills for you?
yeah, okay. See, communication skills is very, very important. I would say it's one of the vital skill which you need, which anyone can acquire. And simple example is if you have got some very specific skill
Yep.
or very specific ability
Mm-hmm.
or any specific product or any specific solution.
Mm-hmm.
So, do people know about that? You say that I have built a specific best skill or maybe a best ability I have.
Yep.
Suppose somebody is good at public speaking.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are not speaking publicly, then how would
Yeah.
people know that you are a good public speaker?
True. True.
So you have to become a best known version of that skill, of that ability, whether
Yep.
it is a product, whether it is a service, or whether it's a personal ability. So if your communication is good,
Mm-hmm.
then you should demonstrate that ability to other people that yes, I have got this ability. And if
Yeah.
you communicate well among your peers, your seniors, or maybe your clients, then you will be able to express that ability better in a better way. So that is where communication plays a very important role. And you
Yep.
sometimes see if an average people with a good communication skill can go at a much better position as compared to a brilliant person.
Yeah. And it has already been 90 minutes. I have just few more, and let's wrap it out. Maybe 10-20 minutes more. Yep.
So it was so nice talking to you. I even didn't realize that it's been 90 minutes.
Thank you, sir. I mean, I will take it as a compliment.
Yeah, sure.
Should people follow passion, purpose, or opportunity?
I would say all three can be done together. There
Okay.
is no clear answer for one. I would say it's a combination of three. It can be done in your business or in your job, both, that you can follow your passion with a purpose and with an opportunity.
Yep.
So, all three can be done together.
People often say that opportunities, we get few opportunities, but we have to be, if we get few opportunities, then we have to be ready with our passion and purpose. I mean, we have to make sure our passion and purpose are ready, so that whenever we strike an opportunity, go strike it out of the park. Let's go with personal growth, sir. So how do
Hmm.
people know they are actually improving?
How do people know they are actually
Improving
improving?
themselves.
People around you will talk about your success.
Okay.
Ask your friends and well-wishers that what is their feedback.
Yep. Yep.
So that is where you will get to know actually a real feedback whether you are actually improving or not.
Yep.
And you will also see the results with the work which you are doing.
Yep.
So that would also show that whether you are improving or not.
True.
But the best way I would suggest is whatever task, actions, abilities you want to improve on,
Yep.
just ask people around you, take a feedback. I would say take an anonymous feedback.
True.
That would really help you and open your eyes.
True. I mean, I would actually prefer more than friends. Maybe friends and family might be biased, but I would say go and
Yes, yes,
ask a
yes,
stranger. Maybe that
yes.
might help.
Ask a stranger, but that stranger should actually be watching you somewhere, or maybe, like example, you are running a podcast,
Yep.
so
Yep.
maybe you can send an anonymous feedback link to all of your viewers,
True. True.
so you will get a real feedback.
Yep. 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 Someone. So you meant that someone have to know. I mean, know before and after offers.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, before and after.
Yeah. I gotcha. Gotcha. What's one habit you've seen consistently change people's lives? Like you discussed about yourself, right? Consistency. And what do you think is the best habit that people can have to change their lives?
Be consistent.
Be consistent.
Consistency is the key to success.
Yep.
Be focused and consistent. Success will definitely come to you.
Yep. Yep. Now let's go talk about your company, sir. What does Elevates do?
So Elevates has been into transformational journey
Mm-hmm.
for students and professionals, where we are helping them to become job ready. We are creating plug and play talent for the industry. So we
Okay.
are helping students and professionals to do their 360-degree transformation, whether they want to build a technical skill
Mm-hmm.
such as on artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, Salesforce, and cloud and DevOps. So these are the technical areas we help them, and along with that, we also help them to build their vital skills, like how they
Okay.
can become a value seller on their soft skills side, on their personality side, leadership side. So both type of tech and non-tech skills, we give them a 360-degree platform where they can
Yep.
transform,
Yep.
and they can be part of the industry. And the professionals which are at their early and mid career stage, they can transform their career, do a career transition to the next level. And at the same time, we are
Mm-hmm.
also working with industry, which is our B2B segment. So
Yep.
we are helping them to scale
Mm-hmm.
with coaching and mentoring their existing business teams, sales teams, their technical teams, so that they can scale their business to next level. So most of our clients in this category are from IT system integrators, cloud solution providers,
Yep.
software companies, startup companies.
Mm-hmm.
So they know how to build a product well,
Mm-hmm.
but not able to sell that product well in their clients. So we help them in building their right set of people, and with their streamlining of their processes and their business. So
Yep.
at the B2B side, we are working with all these companies, and at B2C side, we are working with students and professionals. So we have created an ecosystem where these students who are like freshers but will be more on the industry ready side, and
Mm-hmm.
the existing professionals who will be much more, I would say, better in terms of their career transitioning journey, that will help to become a industry ready workforce. So we are doing transformation and building this ecosystem for all these three personas.
Let's say I'm a student. I'm a BTech student, and if I want to learn and join your network, can I join?
Yes, absolutely. So we understand exactly the current gaps in any student professional on the business side. So suppose
Mhm.
if you are a student, you come to us. So there is an AI based assessment which is available at our website.
Okay.
People
Okay.
can come, they can take that assessment from us, and they understand what are the gaps they have, what is
Yep.
their current state.
Mm-hmm.
So after understanding their gap, they will be getting a customized coaching and mentoring journey from us, either on the technical side or on the non-tech side or on the both. So we focuses on vital skills and technical skills both.
Amazing.
So they will get a personalized career mentorship with us, and they will be even given placement assistance also, because we are
Okay.
connected in industry. So we are just not helping them to upskill or reskill. We are helping them to find a suitable job as well in the industry.
Yeah. I feel like you're doing more than what a college does.
Yes.
Why don't you partner with some colleges, sir?
So we are already doing collaborations with a lot of colleges and universities. So we have done a lot of MOUs in recent couple of months, and our team is working on that. And I am hopeful that in next couple of quarters or months, you will see a lot of good success.
Yeah.
We are bridging the gap for the industry. We are creating a lot of talent which is industry ready. I would say it is plug and play talent for tech and vital skills both, which we are
Amazing.
creating for the industry.
Yeah. I mean, since many years. So I used to live in the UK, right? So for 6 years, I have a small company over there as well. It is an e-commerce based company. But whenever I was in the UK, few of my professors say that I mean, Indians have talent, but you people doesn't have enough skills, and you are actually bridging that gap, sir. I mean, it is so vital. It is so, as you said. I mean, as a founder, you can say, but I'm saying that these kind of things, every student have to at some point they have to use it to upskill and to actually know what skill suits themselves, right?
Yes. So we are just not only doing it for students, we are also helping a lot of early and mid-career professionals, which are typically from 5 to 15 years of experience, who are
Mm-hmm.
already working and experienced. So we are also helping these early and mid-career professionals
Mm.
to actually do career transition by learning new skills. So those skills can be again vital skills
Yeah.
and technical skills both, and we are helping them to build 360-degree skill set for their next leap of career transition journey.
If you want, if you want something from me, I'm here, sir, always.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Because I feel like more than having a book knowledge, the skills that we have matter more than what job we are doing. The skills that we have and improve upon does matter more. And
Yes.
I'm not sure if people still realize it or not, but I keep saying people around me that maintain skills. I mean, learn new skills all the time. And as I said, use skill stack. So I'm open to help, sir. Anything for
Thank you
upskilling
so
my
much,
people
Arvind.
and
I
myself.
really appreciate your thoughts and your spirit for helping, and I really look forward taking your support. And this is on a mission, like we are on a mission, I would say,
Yep,
at Elevates to transform 10 million lives and careers in next 5 years.
amazing.
So
And
this mission doesn't only require me or my other founding member Purushottam.
yep,
We need people like you to help us in this journey, and we are creating a team of all the people who want to help and support us in
yep,
this journey.
yep, yep. I'm happy to join, sir. And I will also leave a link in the description as well. So if someone want to join, they can join.
Sure.
Sir,
Thank you.
before we wrap it up, I have few more questions. So this is not the end yet.
Sure, sure.
I'm not leaving you until I finish it. So
Yes, yes, sure.
So how does technology support mentorship instead of replacing it?
See, technology helping in mentorship, like I will, that like I mentioned. So we are taking help from AI based systems.
Yeah.
Like first is AI based assessments we have developed.
Mm-hmm.
So people who are reaching out to us, first of all, uh, they can talk to us anytime. Like we
Okay.
have created a AI based chatbot, so they can come on the our website and they can talk in the real time, and
Yeah.
they can reach out to us at any time, and there will be an immediate response which will be given to them. Second is we have built a AI powered assessment, AI based assessments, where we assess any individual, whether they are a student from technical field,
Mm-hmm.
whether that student is from a management area, and if there is a professional, that can be a working professional. For businesses, we have their individual contributors in that assessment, that persona, and then we have got managers or leaders. So these type of typically five personas, a wider area, you can
Yeah.
select and you can take your assessment on multiple aspects. There will be a report given to you, and you can understand about, yeah, like what skill you are good at and what skill needs to be improved.
Yeah.
Because there may be a lot of people in the industry or and at the student level, they might be good at technical skills, but they might not be good at vital skills, or maybe vice versa, or maybe both.
Mm.
So AI powered assessments are helping us to reach out to people at scale,
Yeah.
because right now initially we started doing it manually, but we know that we have to incorporate AI, and technology is an enabler. So that
True.
is actually helping us, where thousands or lakhs of people can come, they can take that AI based assessment to
Yeah.
know their current state. We have already launched it. In next couple of I would say days, it will be officially launched to and it is free of cost, so people can come, and as a trial, on a trial basis, in next I would say for a month or so, we are going to give it free of cost to students, professionals, and to businesses, where they can take those AI based assessments and see exactly where they are standing right now,
Yeah.
and where what are the gaps which can be bridged by any specific coaching and mentoring.
Yeah. I'm happy to take, sir. I will after finishing
Sure,
this, I'm
sure,
going there
sure.
straight.
It is available on our website. Anybody can come and use it.
And where do you see this movement 5 years from now?
I can see, obviously, there is a talent mission which we have taken for 10 million, transformation of 10 million lives and careers. So we are on it. So we are soon going to expand across multiple parts of globe. So India is definitely our home country where we are working on it. But gradually you will see we are the words right now. We are words only platform who is providing 360-degree transformation to students, professional, and businesses.
Amazing.
So we want to take it to the entire world
Yeah.
and make India a coaching and a mentoring hub, from where here we can deliver all our services to the entire globe.
So to be frank, not many people will watch this episode until my channel grows big, but it doesn't matter about other people watching, but I usually reflect so much on what I learn from you people. So I take a transcript of this, and I learn, I read everything again, back and forth,
Wonderful,
whatever
wonderful,
insights I can have. I have a separate notebook for me, I place them in there, I learn.
wonderful.
We shall wrap it up with rapid fire. Yep.
Rapid fire.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not good, very good at rapid fire, but anyways, I can try.
Let's see. Degree or curiosity?
Curiosity.
Always.
Yes.
Talent or discipline?
Discipline.
Confidence or competence?
Confidence.
Amazing. Yeah. Mentor or MBA?
Mentor.
Yep. So I wasted 2 years on MBA.
I would not say wasted. That maybe you might have learned a lot of good things.
That's questionable, sir. So, books or experience?
Experience.
Okay. Networking or deep relationships?
Networking.
Yeah, I'm trying to build some. One life skill everyone should master.
Honesty.
Okay. Yep. Yep. I would also say communication skills.
Yes, there are many, but you have asked for one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. One career mistake everyone should avoid.
Try to do everything by yourself.
Agreed. Agreed. I tried to manage my company, not this, my company in the UK by alone myself, but I fell flat on the floor.
Yes, yes. So one should avoid doing everything by their own. So develop people ecosystem around you that would help. So that's what my take on it. So be honest and be honorable.
This is the last question, and you can keep it short or lengthen it. It's up to you, sir. Imagine someone watching this podcast when they're 18 years old. Okay, they are confused and they are scared, and they are also unsure about their future. What's the lesson you hope stays with them for the rest of their life? Not from this podcast, or you can add from this podcast as well, or from your life, or from the life someone you are inspired from. Whatever, just one lesson, maybe in a small sentence, so
Mhm.
that can stay with them for the rest of their life.
Try to help and support people around you. When you,
Thank you so much for joining, sir. Thank you so much. And I took 2 hours of your time, but hope people learn a lot from it, and I learned a lot from it.
thank you very
Thank you.
much. And I would say I also learned a lot of good things from you. And I hope that this podcast would be helpful for others as well. And I would really appreciate you have also spent same time with me. So
Yes.
it is always mutual.
Yes, sir.
And I really enjoyed the conversation we had.
Thank you, sir.
And next time I want to have a conversation in person with you. I
Sure,
know
sir.
we are sitting at different locations, but
Sure. Yeah.
it is, I would say, always good to have interaction with people
Yes, sir.
and
Yeah.
learn from each other.
True,
That
sir. True.
that's what I can say.
True. True. And I will leave your LinkedIn profile in my bio. Sorry, in my description. So if someone needs mentorship or someone needs any help,
Sure.
so they might contact you.
I'm always happy to help. I'm part of a lot of communities where I'm already helping people to build their entrepreneurship journey and taking our mentorship.
Yeah.
So I'm always ready to help. And in fact, our team is available.